You get her out, she's pretty big. She doesn't bite it. She's real friendly, though.
She just sheds too.
Put the head right up under her coil there on the back. Pick her up. Right there. Pick it up underneath it. Pick the whole snake up right now.
Okay.
Now, you got it. Now, pull the whole snake out.
Look at this beautiful girl here. Oh, I love boas.
Come on out with it.
I'm a boa fanatic.
Well,
this is a big, heavy snake too. Okay.
And she's got to be, what, 10 or 11 feet long.
Look at this beauty. What's her name?
Lucy.
Lucy.
Lucy is 20 years old this year.
20 years old. Look at the size of this guy. This girl, I should say. And I don't want to ruin my microphone, but look at that head. Boas are just awesome. Favorite snakes, probably. I love the Burmese. I love the ball pythons, but man, boas are just awesome.
Well, we bred her this year. If we get babies from her, I'll give you a couple of them if you want them. She's got good genetics.
Really nice.
The male's in there too.
And is she a true red tail?
No.
This is an imperator. Okay.
Boa constrictor imperator.
Nice. Look at this.
There's really no difference in size between the two kinds. I keep telling people that. They all get about 14 or 15 feet max.
Yeah. Once they get old enough, it's all age related.
Yeah, don't let it
go.
Don't
let it go away. Yeah.
Over that fence.
This is a beautiful looking, and looks so tame. Such a good person.
Yeah, look out. That's what I meant.
Such a good personality. She wants to get away.
Yeah, put her head going back in because she wants to boogie.
Let's feed her back in here.
Yep, she wants to boogie.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. Let's go, Lucy.
Yep. Now we feed her about 5 times a year.
What do you feed her?
The biggest rabbits I can find, up to like 15 or 18 pounds each. Or
So
like.
do you believe that big meals less frequently are better than smaller meals more frequently?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because that's what happens in nature. There's a thing called prey selection by giant snakes, as well as the bigger food they eat, the bigger they can eat, and the bigger they grow. That's just, I mean, the snake's going to eat as big a food as it can possibly get. That doesn't mean it'll turn down a small meal.
Right.
But they eat a lot bigger things than their master's eating big prey.
So you're better off with an adult boa.
That snake can eat something that weighs, what do you think that weighs, 50 or 55 pounds?
Yeah, that's a 45, 50 pound snake.
Okay,
absolutely.
probably easy to eat something that weighed up to 30 pounds.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that would mean like a 30-pound pig it could swallow.
Wow, and you just chuck it in there like a couple times a year? Now, do you feed her more around
five
breeding
times
season?
a year. No.
And you give it pre-killed, I'm assuming, right?
I've done both.
You've done both,
yeah.
Okay.
And that's another thing too. Oh, they don't kill their prey and that shit, man. They're masters at killing prey.
Of course they are, yeah.
I don't feed them live stuff mostly because I hate to see the stuff get killed.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
And if they can eat the dead stuff and will, I'm good feeding them that. You know what I mean? And 99% of the stuff here is that. Once in a while I'll give them live food only because that's what I've got and I don't want to kill it myself, number one.
Yeah.
Number two, it's enrichment for them.
Yeah, I'm glad you answered that because I always wondered, is it better to smaller prey more frequently? That's what I do sometimes.
I don't think so. I think it's better that
once they're adults, you say?
Yeah, once they're adults. As babies, they can eat more frequently, but as an adult snake, no.
Because boas as babies sometimes regurgitate if you give them too big. So it's like almost like you're better off underfeeding them.
Well, that's overfeeding them is what it is. But you need to feed them bigger prey, but just not as frequent.
Gotcha.
Like that big retic we had out there, that only ate about 5 times a year.
Right.
That was a big snake.
And that was a female?
Yeah. And it was a big retic, and it was a heavy enough.
And they don't lose weight either.
No,
people
they
think
don't
they
do
lose
anything.
Weight.
So.
Okay.
Okay, these are green tree monitors, and this is our typical tree monitor setup. These are Varanus porcinus. There's a male and 2 females in here. The cage is 6 feet by 6 feet by 8 feet tall. Myriad of limbs, a nesting box, and a retreat box sitting on top, and inside of that is a box with cocoa fiber they can nest in.
Oh, nice.
Works real well.
You have heat in there too?
Underneath it's a heat pad. If I want to turn it on, I can.
Gotcha, so if it gets cold out right now, obviously they don't need it.
And these work really well. I've bred tree monitors lots of times.
What's the temperature range that they like?
They're tropical.
So Florida's perfect for that.
Yeah, except winter, and you got to provide heat like that. But other than that, they'll go in there at night. That's all you need.
And then they'll bask during the day?
Yeah. See how we have living plants?
Yeah. Now, what's the advantage of the living plants there?
Humidity, cover. security.
I've been talking to a lot of people. A lot of people seem to think that live plants are the way to go, especially even with green
Outside.
green tree
Outside,
pythons too.
yeah.
Well, they're doing it inside now too.
Well, you
People are
could.
telling me.
You
Just-
could. Yeah, I have them. I have them inside in the Mangshan Viper enclosure. I'll show you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Big plant, big ferns, big hibiscus.
Look at this. Look at how majestic these things are. How big will these get, Tom?
That's a big adult.
That's an adult. So
Yeah.
they're not like huge monitors.
No.
But what a nice.
Look at the
green
monkey.
color.
Look at the monkey tail skinks.
You got monkey tail skinks. Oh, monkey tail skinks are my favorite.
Oh, we breed these
Are
every
these,
year. I have 3
can you
babies
handle these or
born.
no?
Oh, they'll bite the shit
Oh,
out
they'll
of you.
bite. They'll bite.
But
yeah.
but I have I have 3 born here every single year. Every
Wow.
January I had 3 born.
And a
in
lot of people
January.
have trouble breeding these
I never have.
because you keep them outside.
Well, yeah, I've always done that.
Where are they? Do you see them? I don't see them. Where are they?
I got it probably in the box. There might be. Here's a baby. Well, I left a baby. One of the twins I left in the cage to have
Right.
the parents raise. See it? Come here. Here it is, right here. See it?
Very cool.
And I guarantee you, its mommy is right here somewhere. That one's always near its mom. But how cool is that?
Now these are born live, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Very cool. I love your little setup here. This is a great little.
There's wire in the bottom of this too.
Everything's wired, and these are live plants in here as well.
And it's pothos, which they eat.
Oh, they can actually eat these leaves?
They do. See the bites off of them everywhere?
Yeah, yeah. And what would they eat on a regular basis? What do you feed them?
Missouri tortoise chow, Publix, the spring mix, anything. But they love pothos most of all. That occurs where they live naturally.
That's great.
They eat
Oh,
it
there he is.
naturally.
I can see him up there.
Yeah, that's the
I don't know if
baby.
you see. Probably you can come here. You can see him right
Yeah.
through. Yeah, I don't know if you can. Can you open the cage or do
Yeah,
run out?
yeah.
Okay,
No,
let's
they
open
won't.
them up.
They can't. They don't even try to run away. They won't run.
There's one on that top leaf right over there. If you can. I think they're gorgeous. I love them.
They are. You can look in the box. Don't put your hand in the box with
Yeah.
these, though. These will bite the shit out of you because of that baby.
See that one right there? That little baby on top there on the leaf?
Yep.
Gopher.
Oh, shit. Go for tortoise egg.
Oh, for tortoise egg. Oh, we're going to look at those.
I got a Burmese mountain tortoise egg I found put in there, and now there's a gopher.
Oh, my God.
You can step in and photograph it if you want to
Yeah.
get closer.
That is cool. And how old is that baby?
It was born in January.
Oh, real? That's.
It was one of a twin. Oh,
They
no.
actually will have babies over in the middle of the winter, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, the one that has one baby. The baby's bigger than that one, as old as it is now.
But when you keep them outside, they don't like cycle, you know,
They
like.
do.
Is that when they normally will give birth?
I don't
over
know.
winter?
Most of them that
That's
I've
when
seen
they give birth
in
here.
December.
It's December,
Oh,
January.
interesting.
Did you want to look in the box?
Yeah, yeah,
Just step in
absolutely.
and look inside the box. Just don't put your hands
You want to come in
anywhere
here,
near the box.
please, Tyler? I'll open the thing.
Okay. Yeah. Don't put your hand around the front of that box. I'm telling you.
Well, how am I going to get it open, Tom?
I meant the hole in front of the box
Oh.
on the top. Okay. I thought you had your
Oh, there
hand
it
in
is.
the front.
You can see it now. It's in the log, so. I'm not
Because
gonna
they
see
literally will jump out of the box to try to bite.
it. Really?
Oh, they'll attack you. Yeah, when the baby's first born, if you go in there,
Very
all
very
listen,
aggressive reptiles.
all 3 of those little lizards,
Yeah.
when these were first born, for
Yeah.
the first month, if you go in there, all 3 lizards come out from wherever they are and will leap and jump and try to bite you in the face and land on you and
Really?
bite. Yes.
Oh, like they're like a horror
it's a
movie.
gang, like
almost.
a horror movie.
Now the
My
thing-
daughter was horrified because she knew they bit hard, but she didn't. I
hurt.
said, they'll defend the babies. And she goes, Dad, how hard could it be? And she got scared. They attacked her. They
Wow.
rushed her.
Now, you know what the weird thing is that the regular, like blue-tongue skinks, you can't cohabitate them, right? Because they'll attack each
Well,
other.
you can to a degree if you set up the cage right. But
So
not,
you could put like blue-tongue skinks in a setup like this?
possibly. I'd have to think about it, think about the species. Maybe not males. I don't know.
Yeah, interesting.
I don't know enough about them. I'd have to educate myself on what I was keeping,
I
which
love
is
that
the
you-
difference in me and other people.
I love that you figure out what they do in the wild and you kind of emulate it because
Like,
everyone knows
yeah.
I can't get my blue-tongue skinks to breed. But I'm thinking about what if I set them up outside? But I
Set
don't
them
know if
outside,
you,
they would.
But I don't know if you can cohabitate them. So you're going to have
I
to
bet you,
design.
absolutely sure you can.
You're
They
going to
can
have
hide
to
from each
design.
other and have
You're
visual
going to design
barriers
it.
and
I'm
stuff.
giving you a homework
Yeah.
assignment, Tom.
Okay.
You're going to design
That'll
my
be easy.
outside
I can do that.
enclosure.
It's easy.
Get the history
Okay.
of it.
A Madagascar tree boa
Right.
is actually an endemic to Madagascar.
Right.
And they're one of the most interesting. Go ahead, just reach in the
Okay.
box and just grab that one out if you
Oh
want
yeah.
to.
Okay. Good.
Just pick it
Tan?
up. Just pick it up, bring it out if you want to. The
All right.
male. That's a male. It's going to look different than the female because it's. Yeah, of course, it's not Gravid being a male. Just pick up. Yeah. It won't bite. Just pick it up.
Okay.
They never bite.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's the That's the Gravid female.
Oh.
See how dark she is?
Yeah, so this is the Gravid
When I
female.
did, yeah. So just slide her back in there.
All right, well, let's
Look
just,
at the face
let's
on
just
that,
take a look
how
at her
cool
while we
the
got her.
face is.
And these things like to climb. They're arboreal.
Yeah.
These are gorgeous. Look at this. And she's gonna give birth to live young, obviously, because she's a boa.
She will.
And the male is under the
Just,
bark.
yeah, and just put the top
her
down
back in here.
just let her
And
crawl.
how hard are these guys to maintain? Easy?
They're real easy outside. Real easy outside.
And as far as how long do they usually carry? Is it 100 days like a typical boa?
Yeah, like 5 months or so.
And what do they need in terms of care, in terms of outside? Do they need heat, more heat?
No, they need heat in the winter, like a little, there's a heat pad up under the box, but
Right.
not much. Not for them.
Interesting.
They
And
take a lot of
You
cold.
cohabitate the males and females.
All the time, for years and years and years.
Because you think
That's
of
another like myth in herpetoculture. You can't cohabitat snakes.
Yeah.
Nothing could be further from the truth. I keep all of my breeding pairs of snakes together for decades with incredible success.
But you're not going to keep them in a tub together, obviously. But you
No,
want
I'm not going to keep them in a drawer.
Right, you got to keep them in an outdoor enclosure where they
You
have
don't
room.
have to. You can keep them inside
In a bigger
together
size
too.
enclosure?
They just don't have as much room to crawl around.
So
but
what do you do in terms of feeding when you feed
I
them?
separate them.
You do separate them.
That's the only time
Because, you know, they
That's
obviously
the only
have a-
time I separate them. Is when I feed them. Here's a diamond python habitat, the new one. Look how
it-
big that is.
Is this the diamonds that I have the babies from?
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
Gravid
we
one
gotta
right
go-
there. That one's fixing to lay eggs.
I need a male from that one, Tom. And
Yep.
I want
Well,
a
she's gotta
crazy
have
male.
Look at the blue trees.
Oh wow!
I've got eggs getting ready to hatch of those.
I hope let's look at the diamonds. I love diamonds.
that's-
Can we go in there? Just you
Yeah,
can film.
sure.
Okay, because she's out anyway. These are awesome.
They are. I love
I'm
diamond
completely
python.
hooked on diamonds, and I
Oh,
want
I
you to
like
make me an outdoor enclosure
You
too.
can. You need one. You'll breed them if you do that.
Although that one I got from you, that female I got
Yep.
from you, is so gorgeous that I'm afraid to put her
It
outside.
is. Go ahead. Why?
Okay, come on in, Tom.
It'll thank you. It'll be a lot happier. We don't have any heat for these ever.
Amazing.
We don't provide heat for these either.
All right, let's.
Male's a little slipperier
This
than
is-
female.
Yeah,
This
she's
is-
full of eggs. So
Okay,
don't
yeah,
pick
we're not
her
gonna
up.
touch her.
No.
This is a diamond python. Now, diamond pythons are Australian pythons, but they're unique, and Tom can explain why. Because they actually need to be cool.
Well, they're a temperate.
keep them
They're a
too high.
temperate python. Where they come from in Australia's, southern Australia, and New South Wales, Sydney, and around. I caught one in Sydney. In fact, over in Gosford, near Sydney.
Oh, really? You did?
The same day I got off the plane.
That's a Gravid
And so
female right there.
it gets really cold where they come from.
Yeah.
Like very cold.
That female, as a matter of fact, is actually the mother of
Stacy,
two of my
Stacy.
diamond pythons that I've got from
Stacy.
Tom. And these are purebred diamonds. And they were brought in what year, Tom?
Those actually were brought in by the Riverbank Zoo, the parents.
Yeah, but that was like years ago,
I
right?
have to go to the restroom. Yeah,
It's very hard to find purebred diamonds. I have a
you
female.
can't really get. It's really hard to get purebred diamonds. A friend of mine had what he was trying to sell, and when he brought it here for me to see, it was 8 feet long and real thick, built like a carpet. It definitely had sort of the pattern, but you could tell it was a
Right.
hybrid too. Pure ones like this are difficult to get, and mine go back to the San Diego Zoo and also the Riverbank Zoo in South Carolina.
Yeah, I won't buy diamonds from anyone but Tom.
No.
So I have two females. I had a female from 2 years
I'm
ago
over
and a
into the
female
restroom. I'll be
last
back.
year that he gave me, and I'm waiting for a male.
Yeah.
The female is outstanding. They call it like a stardust. Don't put the T positive. I don't know how it happened, but there must be some kind of a recessive trait here hidden in these diamonds, and so I'm really excited to see what he produces this year. I get first dib, Tom's on the male.
You got it, man. I'll be right back.
And I'm gonna let Tom build me an outdoor enclosure like this because this is cool. Look at how these, oh, there's the male up there. I didn't even see it. The male's up there on top, basking. I'd love to have an enclosure like this built on my property so we can have some diamond pythons outside. They can climb, they can be in their natural environment. They can cool down in the winter. In the summer, they can warm up, and this is phenomenal. Love it, absolutely love it. Hey Tom, what do you do when, do you think these diamonds get too hot sometimes in the summer?